Hey everyone, this is Onyxangel, and today I'm going to play Vampire the Masquerade Shadows of New York, I think is the title. Yeah, Shadows of New York is the title of this one. Welcome to my castle. This is also my first time ever playing this one too. To this day, I've had to wash my clothes because of my Coke Diet Coke coffee, apple pie, and some sort of honey mustard bomb. That's funny. It was the first magazine I started reading regular. The first magazine I ever bought for myself. Now simply hearing the word Lodestar is enough to ruin my mood, never mind seeing all these old farts phoning in more reactionary opinion columns and Wikipedia level analyses of current events. Click, clack, click, click, clack. They used to destroy and rebuild my entire worldview every month. They shaped my thinking about politics, art, journalism. They even pointed me toward my favorite cigarette brand, for God's sake. And some talented people started leaving for greener pastures. Some got too wrapped up in their own neuroses, soon became complacent. All of them committed the sin of allowing themselves to grow older. Fresh blood was deemed unnecessary, even though young freelancers kept being bled dry. These days, whenever someone from outside Lodestar talks about Lodestar, because of a few idealistic contributors willing to accept meager pay while putting in serious work. Dumbasses. Other than that, the magazine specializes in publishing pale echoes of provocative ideas I heard somewhere else a few years prior, wrapped in an aesthetic that hasn't been cutting edge for a decade. No wonder the readership is in freefall. But even though the ship is sinking, the old guard won't let it go down without a fight. As in if anyone from the outside attempts to board the vessel in hopes of fixing its course or its holes, they will be they will be swiftly taken care of. I should know, been there, done that. As it stands, the only full-time staff member who doesn't Wake me regularly, make me regularly attempt to cringe my face off with this writing. Cough, cough. Brian is the Lodestar's editor-in-chief, Brian Ing. The man sitting in front of me right now. Of course, he only has time for editorials these days. A drop in the sea of needs, managerial duties hit him hard. It's the second time he lets out a theatrical cough like this. He's said his piece. Now it's up for me to react, and I'm coming up blank. But what do you want me to say, Brian? I'm pissed off. I can tell you've already made up your mind. But you still want to go through the motions just to make me feel listened to? Whatever. Let's do this. Brian, the guy, you know what, we're gonna go with this here, the guy is guilty of me. Brian, my article isn't even something like lashing out at the rich and hoping they don't get hit back. I think Double Spiral's investors would appreciate being told they're being scammed. That's if, and that's big if, they're not a conscious part of the scam. Oh, come on. And even if they weren't, I doubt they'd be generous enough to protect us from the fallout. You're avoiding the core of the issue. No, I believe I've pinpointed it in a precise way. If it were up to me, I'd greenlight the article here and now. And we wouldn't be having this conversation. But you're killing the article just because some rich shithead told you he doesn't like it. Get real. This is not about some multimillionaire calling me to make me an offer I can't refuse. What is this about then? Because it looks awfully like. But my boss is telling me this outlet can't afford the legal action we have already been threatened with. So, millionaire interference? Oh, for crying out loud, Julia, don't make me treat you like a child. You know how this works. I published your story. It's Thiel versus Gawker all over again. A lawsuit here, a lawsuit there, until we're blood dry. I have a mortgage. I have 3 mouths waiting to be fed at home. I have an amazing team that doesn't deserve to be torn apart over some. Don't you think it's telling you mentioned your mortgage first? You're silent. Just asking questions. I know better than to get into these empty semantic arguments with you, Miss Lewinsky. You're good at them. The problem is you're still not good enough. Meaning? You're too in love with weaving a good story and establishing a seductive narrative to let facts get in the way. You've got enough boring suits with no principles on board these days. They always give you facts because that's all they can do. I'm using facts as a way to approach some kind of truth. Except facts can blindside you, and Double Spiral has enough facts to water down your story to the point where it makes no sense to publish it. Their HR and PR are working overtime to deliver a convincing counter-narrative. And they're doing a great job. Won't mitigate the damage completely, but will put every little thing into question. Jesse Montgomery is a racist, a fraud, a sexual predator, and a downright satanic fuckhead. Oh my god. Julia. Let me say it again. Jason Montgomery is a racist, a fraud, a sexual predator, and a downright satanic fuckhead. Do you personally believe it or not? This is not... You've listened to the tapes, you've read the transcripts, you've seen the documents, you've got the files. I'm asking for your personal opinion. Do you believe it or not? Click, clack, click, clack, click. Of course I do, but that's besides the point. It's not. Look, how about I just say it out loud and save us both some time? We're not having this conversation because there's an actual conversation to be had. You set up this meeting knowing very damn well there is only one way it's going to end. You've got a mortgage and 3 mouths to feed. You prioritize the well-being of your direct surroundings over some nebulous concept of greater good. I get it, I really do. Yet, for some reason, it seems like you're only prolonging this conversation and rationalizing your decision so that I forgive you, officially exonerate you. I'm not the bad guy here, Julia. I wouldn't say you are. I wouldn't say you are, but it seems to me you won't be content with me just saying that. To me, it looks like we're having this talk because you're hoping that by the end I'll somehow see things your way and call you a good man. He mutters something under his breath, ending with a self-pitying chuckle. If only. I might be protecting my ego here somewhat, that much is true, but I'm not deluded. I know that you're going to call me a scumbag by the time this conversation is over. Oh, come on. Don't turn this into a pity party. No, I'm absolutely a scumbag. And why is that? Because I'm firing you. He just fired me? My thoughts are scrambled. For a brief moment, the state of my bank account displays before my eyes with startling clarity. A howling void opens in my chest and starts traveling towards my stomach. No, don't panic yet, you idiot. Get more information now. There must be a catch. Is this final? They told me there would be consequences if the outlet ever picks up your work again. I shouldn't even be telling you that. I did everything in my power to change their mind. I'm sorry. What they? Who is this they? He glances left and right and then points upward for a short moment. When he speaks up again, it's in a hushed tone. You know, the big kahunas, you can't really question them, and they wanted your head on a silver plate. He's not looking me in the eye. You're not joking. I would never joke about stuff like this. It's real. Fucking hell, it's real. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. All to hell. Oh my. All these years, all this grind, all my plans, and for what fucking asshole you know I deserve better, and I always deserve better. It always ends with me going down the drain back to the sewers. Fuck. No. Take a few deep breaths. Don't lose the plot now. Keep yourself together, you idiot. The moment you show weakness, they go for your throat. Get back in control. You can't do this. I wish I didn't have to, but it's a lost cause. No, I mean, it's impossible. Julia, you can't fire someone who's never been hired in the first place. It takes him a few seconds to put on his "oh, I get it" face, let out a troubled gasp, and start massaging his temples. Lodestar has been my biggest source of income for the past few years, that much is true. But technically, no one has ever hired me here. It was all freelance jobs. A full-time position only served as a kind of a dangling carrot, the promise of a decent pay grade, career perspectives, maybe even some kind of insurance to save my failing health, and the recognition I would get for being a part of the Lodestar team, a position that everyone around me seems to respect aside from me. Then why did I want it so much? There will be time to mourn what could have been. For now, I should act like I don't care. You know what I mean. If I let you work even under a fake name, it would be a guillotine for me. This is ridiculous. You know I'm going to start shopping this story around the second I leave this room, don't you? Of course I know. I told him. Any response? Let us worry about that. Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Alright guys, so this right here just looks like it's legit just story based, at least in this short time that I'm on it now. I definitely want to continue the story. So let me know if you guys would like to see me do more on this. I might stream it. I may yeah, I might stream it. I might do more videos if you guys would like me to. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I hope that the background music wasn't too loud. If it was, then I can always just video. Next time I'll just turn it down some. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you like this video, please feel free to hit like, subscribe, and share.